morning children. Today we are going to see exercise 1.5 continuation. Already in the have seen first 3 sums. Now we are going to see the remaining sum. Let's move on to the class now.
Find the amount that is left in the student's bank account if he has made the following transaction in a month. His initial balance is rupees 690. Here we have the solution for the fourth sum. Our initial balance is rupees 690. Then we are going to do the first one. We are going to deposit. Deposit is nothing but we are adding the amount in our account. So depositing of rupees 485. So we can do addition. So 690 plus 485. We have to do the addition. So 690 plus 485. 0 plus 5, 5. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry over 1. So 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So we can write here, if you deposit 485 after the 690, we will get the value rupees 1175. Next we are going to do the withdrawal. Withdrawal is we are taking the amount from our account. So from this 1175 we are going to withdraw, that is we are going to subtract 500 rupees. So we can do this. We can do even here itself. 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 0 is 7. From 11 if you subtract 5 you will get the value 6. So after withdrawal you will get the amount as rupees 675. Next, after this we are going to do again withdrawal. From this 675 we are going to do again reduce the value. So here we can write 675 minus 350. So 675 minus 350. So if you subtract 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 6 minus 3 is 3. So you will get the value rupees 325. Next, you can see the question. It is nothing but we are going to add up. So from this 325, we are going to add the amount 89. So if you add up this 89 with 325, 5 plus 9 is 14, carry over 1. So 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, carry over 1, 3 plus 1 is 4. So we'll get the value rupees 414. So now withdrawal of rupees 300 from this 414 rupees. So 414 minus 300. So if you subtract minus 300 with this 414. 4 minus 0 is 4. 1 minus 0 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. So your answer is 114. This is your final balance will be in the account. A poet, Tamil Nambi, lost 35 pages of his lyrics when his file had got wet in the rain. Use integers to determine the following. So in that we have the first subdivision. If Tamil Nambi wrote 5 pages per day, how many days work did he lose?
So here is our solution in fifth sum. So from the question we come to know that total number of pages lost in the rain by Tamil Nambi is 35 pages. And in the first question they asked you if Tamil Nambi wrote 5 pages per day. So how many days work he has lost they are asking. So for that we are going to find out the solution here. So from the first question, so in one day he wrote how many pages? 5 pages. Now we are going to find out how many days he has written this 35 pages. So now we are going to divide this 35 by 5. So 35 by 5. So in 5 table 35 is 7 times. So he lost 7 days work.
Second subdivision. If 4 pages contained 1800 characters, how many characters were lost?
So we are moving to the second subdivision. So from the question we come to know that number of characters in 4 pages is 1800. Now we have to find out how many characters were lost in 35 pages. First we have to find out how many characters in one page. Then only we can multiply that answer with 35 so that we will get the answer for number of characters lost in 35 pages. So 1800 divided by 4. So let's divide this 1800 in 4 table. 4 4s are 16. So if you subtract this, balance is 2. Bring down the 0. 4 5s are 20. One more 0 is left over in the 1800. So it can be taken to the quotient. So our answer is 450. So number of characters in one page is 450. Now we are going to find out how many characters are there in 35 pages. So now number of characters in 35 pages. It can be written 450 into 35. So now we are multiplying 450 into 35. 5 zeros are 0. 5 5s are 25. 5 carry over 2. 5 4s are 20. 20 plus 2 is 22. Next using 3. 3 zeros are 0. 3 5s are 15. Carry over 1. 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. 0. 2 plus 5 is 7. 2 plus 3 is 5 and 1. So the number of characters in 35 pages is 15,750.
Third subdivision. If Tamil Nambi is paid rupees 250 for each page produced, how much money did he lose?
Here we have the third subdivision. So from the question we come to know that payment for one page is rupees 250. We have to find out what is the payment for 35 pages. So we have to multiply. So 250 into 35. So let us multiply 250 into 35. 5 zeros are 0, 5 5s are 25, 5 carry over 2. 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 2 is 12. Using 3, 3 zeros are 0. 3 5s are 15, carry over 1. 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. 0, 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 5 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8. So the payment for 35 pages is rupees 8,750.
Here is the fourth subdivision. If Kaviman helps Tamil Nambi and they are able to produce 7 pages per day, how many days will it take to recreate the work last?
So from the question we come to know that number of days required to recreate 7 pages is 1 day. Now we are going to find out number of days required to recreate 35 pages. So we are going to divide 35 by 7. So in 7 table 35 is 5 times. So it is 5 days.
Next is the fifth subdivision. Tamil Nambi pays Kaviman 100 rupees per page for his help. How much money does Kaviman receive? Here is the solution for the fifth subdivision. In the question, it has given that Tamil Nambi has given payment for Kaviman is rupees 100. It is for per page. Now we are going to find out the payment of Kaviman for 35 pages. So we are going to multiply 35 into 100. So it is 3,500. So the final answer is rupees 3,500. Add 2 to me, then multiply by 5 and subtract 10 and divide now by 4 and I will give you 15. Who am I?
So according to our question, we have taken here let the unknown number be x. So our equation we are going to write now. First add 2 to me. So you can write x plus 2. Then multiply by 5. So you can close this. Then it should be subtracted 10. So at last it should be divided by 4. So it will give you the value 15.
let us solve this equation to find out our unknown number x. So here x plus 2 into 5 is there. So multiply this 5 inside the bracket. So we can get 5 into x is 5x plus 5 2s are 10. Then put a bracket for this, minus 10 it has given, divided by 4, it's equal to 15. So now 5x plus 10, you can remove this bracket and write minus 10, close this bracket now, divided by 4, it's equal to 15. Now 5x plus 10 minus 10. So plus minus, we have to do the subtraction. So plus 10 and minus 10, you will get the value 0. So the next step we can write 5x divided by 4 is equal to 15. Here we have the next step, 5x divided by 4 is equal to 15. We are going to write the next step, 5x is equal to 15 into 4. We are taking this 4 to the right hand side. So division symbol will become a multiplication. So now we have 5x is equal to 15 into 4. 15 into 4, when you multiply 4 5s are 20. 0 carry over to 4 1s are 4. 4 plus 2 is 60. Now we have 5x is equal to 60. Then we have to find out the x value. So you have to divide 60 by 5. So here we are going to divide this 60 in 5 table. 5 1s are 5. Balance is 1. Bring down the 0. 5 2s are 10. So what is our quotient? 12. So our unknown number is 12.
Kamachi, a fruit vendor, sells 30 apples and 50 pomegranates. If she makes a profit of rupees 8 per apple and a loss rupees 5 per pomegranate, what will be her overall profit or loss?
Here from the question we come to know that number of apples Kamachi sold is 30, and in the question it has given profit per apple is rupees 8. Here in this question we are going to consider profit as a positive and loss as a negative one. So here rupees 8 we can denote using the plus sign, and we are going to find out profit for 30 apples. So we can multiply 30 into 8. 8 zeros are 0 and 8 3s are 24. Since it is a profit, we can denote plus sign. Without plus sign also you can denote, it's not an issue. So rupees 240. Here number of pomegranates Kamachi sold is 50, and they have given you in the question loss per pomegranate is rupees 5. Since it is a loss, we can denote using the symbol negative. Now we are going to find out loss for 50 pomegranates. So it's equal to 50 into 5. 5 zeros are 0, 5 5s are 25. So since it is a loss, we can denote here minus sign. So the loss for 50 pomegranates is rupees 250. So finally we are going to find out overall loss. So overall loss, we can take minus 250 plus 240. So here you have different signs. So we have to subtract the numbers. So if you subtract 250 and 240, you will get the answer 10. Here 250 is the bigger one. So bigger number carries minus sign. So you can write the final answer as overall loss is rupees 10. Since it is a loss, we can denote using the symbol minus. So this is your final answer.
During a drought, the water level in a dam fell 3 inches per week for 6 consecutive weeks. What was the change in the water level in the dam at the end of this period?
So from the question, we come to know that decrease in water level per week is minus 3 inches. Since it is decreasing, we are denoting it as minus 3. Then we are going to find out what is the decrease in water level for 6 weeks. So here we are going to multiply 6 into minus 3. 6 3s are 18. Here positive into negative, you will get minus. So decrease in water level for 6 weeks is minus 18 inches.
Buddha was born in 563 BC and died in 483 BC. Was he alive in 500 BC? And find his lifetime.
We have the solution for the ninth sum. Years in BCE are taken as minus, that is negative integers. So here in the question they have given Buddha was born on 563 BC. So we can denote that as minus 563 and
Died in 483 BC they said. So we can denote that 483 using minus sign. So it is minus 483.
So then they have asked us one question. Was he alive in 500 BC? Yes, of course. Because you can see very well minus 563 and minus 483. So in between, of course, 500 will come. So we can say that Buddha was alive in 500 BC. Then we are going to find out the lifetime of Buddha. So first let us write Buddha was born on minus 563, or we can denote only 563 BC. Then Buddha died in 483 BC. Then we are going to find out the lifetime. So how can we find out the lifetime? First we have to take the year of died. So 483. Since it is a negative one, we have to put a minus sign. And we have to subtract from this to this one. That is minus 483 to minus 563. We are going to subtract. So minus 483 minus already that 563 is in negative. So minus 563. Now the next step, minus 483 minus into minus we have plus. So plus 563. Now you can see the symbol, different symbols are there. So if symbols are different, what we have to do? We have to do the subtraction. So subtract 563 and 483. So subtract now. 3 minus 3 is 0. So from 6 we cannot subtract. So we can borrow 1. So it will become 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. So this will become 4. So 4 minus 4 is 0. So we can write here 80 years. So what is the lifetime of Buddha? It is 80 years. Now we have completed all the sums in exercise 1.5. So let us recap the chapter 1. So we are going to see the rules of addition and subtraction.
If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, then the sum is positive. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, then the sum is negative. If both signs are negative, add them up. If the signs are different, you must subtract. If the signs are different, you must subtract. You look at the greater value, the sum will be that sign. If the signs are different, you must subtract.
Next, we are going to see the rules of multiplication and division.
I saw you working with the two integers. The math you did was right, now that's for sure. You were going strong, but the final sign was wrong. So listen to this song and you'll be right every time. Follow these two rules when you multiply or divide. Sing it, same signs positive, different signs negative. Yeah, same signs positive, different signs negative. Now let's practice a problem or two. -5 times 4, what do we do? We look at the signs, then we multiply. Since they are different, it will be negative. But what if I had -12 divided by -6? Sing it, same signs positive, different signs negative. Yeah, same signs positive. I saw you working with the two integers. The math you did was right, now that's for sure. You were going strong, but the final sign was wrong. So listen to this song and you'll be right every time.
3 times -8.
Negative.
-4 times -9.
Positive.
-36 divided by -3.
Positive.
54 divided by -6.
Negative.
I hope you all have understood the sums in the chapter 1. Thank you, children.